Oh man, the volume control is super crazy stupid. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and I'm back with this project. It's the Grindy Squares, and I'll probably be doing that for a few weeks still. It's super difficult. It's driving me a little bit insane because I only work on it with you guys, and as a result, I almost forget everything that I was doing the last time I was with it. So hopefully things go smooth. We can hope for the best. And yeah, I am joined tonight by my lovely wife, Mandy. And yeah, I'm trying to get myself back into this project. It's hard when you don't do it all the time and it's a intense pattern like it is. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I was going over the gray one here, and when I go to the other gray one, I change out the string. And these two colors are so close together. Oh, it's the same ones. That's right. Okay. Never mind. All right. So half of the knot, and then I got to find what color we were replacing it with. So earlier this week, I went and cut up a bunch of floss so I could refill this whole box. I don't have a definitive ideas of where anything should go. I think we're going to go with these blues. Now, it's kind of a bluish green. Now let's do the yellows. It's yellowy orange. I just kind of want the squares to look like they're changing a lot from, you know, one to another kind of thing. Okay. So now we got the yellowy color in there. Do that again. Oh, I just realized I don't have my chat right. Okay, here we go. So hello, rainbows. Hopefully you're doing all right over there. It is winter time, so I'm imagining it's getting cold. Okay, so this is the lightest color. So in this next one, it will be the most furthest in, so the darkest one. So I wonder if we're going to have any of the regulars here tonight. I know this time of year, it's rough. Daylight savings, nobody's gotten used to it yet. It's winter in large patches. Unless, of course, you were from like Australia or something, and it would be summertime, I guess. I don't think I get a lot of Australian viewers.
Hey, there we are.
Hey, we got a rah-rah. Yay. I think I have more viewers in like Peru and some of those countries in like South America and stuff than I do have viewers in Australia. I don't know why that is. Just maybe they're too busy trying to escape deadly things to have time to tie knots. I would almost believe that because they've got a lot of stuff that just scares the heck out of me. All right. So now bring this gray over the top of all those, which will help kind of hold everything in place. Then we'll do the other side. And mind you, I have to do this one and I have to do this one before I can do the thing in the middle of it. It's this kind of reminds me of like the big project in the sense that when I came up with the idea, it seemed like, oh, that's a great idea. This will be so much fun. We'll make it complex and we'll make it, you know. And now we know that that was a little bit on the crazier side. Speaking of, there is a follower of mine. I don't know if he'll see this. My hats go off to him. He's planning on trying to do the big project, but maybe only to half the scale of it, which is still, I don't know if he realizes, but that's still a really, really big space to try to do. He was interested. I know about this because he asked me for the patterns, and there's been a little bit of a correspondence on some YouTube comments. So yeah, he's looking forward to starting it here shortly. I'm trying to encourage him to join us over on Discord, so that way we can watch the progress together. I don't know where he's from, but I'm gonna guess that judging by the comments and stuff, English is not the first language. So like definitely like not an American or something. So I don't know where he's from. That should be an interesting one to follow. And if he does join the Discord and stuff, I will share pictures, you know, during the streams and stuff. Speaking of streams, we won't have another live stream like this until February 1st. Next week, Mandy and I will be away to celebrate my birthday and our anniversary. And so I won't be here next Saturday. So yeah, I haven't heard anything from Strings either. I left a message on Instagram, but no reply. So hopefully she's okay. So yeah, I'm swapping out all of the colors except for the gray inside of the diamond part here. So all the colors that were here, the beige, the brown, and this really kind of a light teal, all get replaced by new colors. In this case, it's a yellow and then like a yellowy orange and an orange. And there's no like rhyme or reason why I'm putting colors other than like trying to make like a lot of contrast if possible. That's like my biggest motivator, is just that to have the contrasting squares. Because I would imagine that when you lay out granny squares and you're trying to figure out like which order you're going to sew them together, like that would be part of like the what you're trying to achieve, is you want contrast, you want change, which doing it this way is a lot harder to get that same effect. I had considered the possibility of trying to map out the colors completely in advance, and I realized that this would be such an undertaking that it would be too complex to try to remember like what is going where. There's no, you'd have to almost have them like numbered and know which one is which in order to make that kind of thing work. So I kind of decided that that was probably just a little too much. Something's not right here. Where is... one of the strands didn't get grouped together in here. Got it. Yeah, there was like one single strand that just didn't make any sense. I was just like super confused. Now I'm back to where the strings are getting swapped. So it's back to this. The hard part is trying to make it tie the knot as tight as necessary to try to make it look like it just went over a normal single strand when there's actually two there. Because instead of going over just two strands, I'm going over four. It's crazy. I used to hate that. When you don't see the sun for a long time, it gets really depressing. I used to go peruse around greenhouses on my day off. I would just act like I was interested in buying flowers for come springtime and stuff. And like, I don't know. I don't know if the people working there just knew that I had no intentions of actually buying anything, or if they just don't care because people just do it. But going and hanging out at a greenhouse is like the greatest thing in the wintertime. It just, even on a cloudy day, a greenhouse feels bright and sunny and awesome. Of course, I think they would object to me like pulling up a lawn chair and sitting in there, which is, of course, what I really would have wanted to do. All right, so this one's going to be purple. This is going to be green. I need a different color to go after this one. Let's go with the blue. Again, got a pile of bobbins here. I'll put them up first. All right. So dark red gets replaced by dark blue. Okay. So the next one is the lightest color. It's so counterintuitive. It's like I put in the darkest one first, and then the lightest one second, and then the medium one third. It doesn't seem intuitive, but that's what has to go in order to get them in the right order. It's so weird. Like there's just strings going in all over the place. I would not be surprised if people get confused by what I'm doing here. But what I'm trying to do is replace the red that we're doing here with a blue, and then replace the other red going the other direction with a different blue. And yeah, it's kind of complicated. And now I'm down to where the strings were got replaced. So we got the rust with the blue here. Then the gray is individual. There we go. I have to say, like, for as like confusing as it gets, like when I get it right and all these the knots come into place, it looks really good. Like that's uh I'm not sure that you can trick yourself into believing it's summertime when every time you go outside you're hit with like cold winds and stuff.
The bracelet's any less fun though.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to have a good excuse for having bright colors. Funny true fact. So for Christmas I got Irina a signed copy of a book, and when I was gonna have the guy autograph the book, he needed a pen, and I reached into my backpack and I pulled out, and it was multiple colors. It's ones are depending on which thing you push down, it gets a different color. And he's just like, wow, like even your pens have to be like in many colors and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of, color is sort of my thing. It was pretty funny. Oh wait, put the dark blue in. Da, 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 la, da, 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 la, da, da. I could technically work on this already, but I kind of don't want to only do half of this side here, without like doing the rest of this side over here. Just a case of like making sure I remember what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do this one side over here. Basically, I'm just doing the gray that goes up top of everything. It kind of helps hold things in place, having at least another row there. Wait, if you're going to go to the trouble of having the fireplace thing, but like have a tropical whatever, then you need to get the little umbrellas to put in your drink. So then while you're sitting there, you got the fan blowing breeze at you. Get a spray bottle so you can kind of spray it a little bit towards the fan and have the mist come at you. And then, yeah, you have the drinks with the little umbrellas. I'm in a tropical place. We always have umbrellas. Cool. So now that I've added string to this one and this one, I can now do the diamond that's in between it. Yeah, you know what, Betty? I think I'm kind of good with the tropical rain. We've been getting a lot lately, and it's caused us to have temperatures down, I guess, as low as, what was it? What was the low? It was 21?
21.
Yeah, it got down to 21 here, which is proper cold for a place like this.
It's about 70 Fahrenheit.
Well, 21 is 72 Fahrenheit. So I know that one because back when I had my Saab, it was in metric. And so, yeah, you just basically set it to 21 for the temperature because that's like consider like the perfect awesomest thing. But like right now, what is it? 26 degrees. So that's mid 70s current temperature here outdoors. Inside, it's a little bit, I don't know, same. Not much difference. Now that sounds like a good idea. Singapore has great schools here, so you could like, I don't know, I don't know which school would be like the one people would want to go to, but yeah, we've had rain every day, sometimes for long durations of the day, every day since last weekend. Or like was it last Friday when it all started?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so little bit more than a week we've been having just crazy amounts of rain. And like so I originate from Michigan and we get rainstorms in Michigan. But nothing in Michigan prepares you for what it's like to have like a tropical storm. It's so much more intense. The amount of rain that just comes down just seems unbelievable. Are you guys getting lots of ads?
When the stream first started.
I've been playing around with my VPN, and I've noticed that like if different regions get different amount of ads. So if you're in the UK, I would say you might want to get a VPN because you guys seem to get a lot of ads, man. Holy crud. Wow. Now I'm getting the string that we replaced kind of out of the way, kind of going underneath. Trim it off here in a second. Oh, thank you. It's going to be a handbag, and it is made. I'm trying to make it look like granny squares. That's the object. The closer it looks to granny squares, the better a job I'm doing. Okay, so now this time, it's the brown string that gets dropped. The orange one stays. Oh, hang on. That turns. All right. All right. I should be able to flip this up. These two are good. It's these three that come out. I have to be so careful with the scissors in here. Crazy. Oh, Wisconsin, yeah. That's not far away from where I grew up. Wisconsin's the one with the cheese hat thing, right? You ever wear a cheese hat? Like they get proper, seriously blizzardy cold, still play football outside, and you'll see people wearing those cheese hats and out there in like ridiculous cold weather. You'll of course have the one guy that's drunk that's got his shirt off and it's minus 20 outside, snow coming down. Yeah. At least the Detroit Lions have an indoor stadium now. Well, I guess they've had it indoor for a while. They had the Pontiac Silverdome. Used to be just down the street from where I lived for a while. I walked there once for a free concert that was going on from the radio station. And yeah, it was crazy. I'm originally from Detroit, the Motown. Why is it the Motown? Because we had Mo crime, we had Mo murders, Mo editing. I now, yes, I now live in Singapore. I am halfway around the world from where I started. Yeah, so Mandy, the one that's replying there, she actually could speak because she's in the little window next to me, right over there. That's yeah. She's so talkative, isn't she?
You trying to get me started?
Yes. Okay, so that dark blue is gone, or in the act of going. That one's out of there. Did I think I did something wrong. I think I may have just made it really hard on myself to fix it. This is supposed to change to blue and then drop the brown, and I had the well, brownish red. Okay, so it's not so bad. Would have been a lot harder if I had already cut this other red one, because I would be dealing with a little tiny piece of string here. So I'm glad I cut it when I did. What did I just? Okay, hang on a second. I gotta fix something real quick. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta fix something real quick. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta fix something real quick. No. Okay. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Okay, I guess it's working. Okay, I guess it's working. Yeah, Mandy put her headphones or took her headphones off, and so my voice is being picked up here, played in the other room, and picked up by her microphone. Played in the other room and picked up by anybody wants to know how that works. Picked up by anybody wants to know how that works. Picked up by anybody wants to know how that works. Oh God, it won't stop. Oh God, it won't stop. Oh God, it won't stop. Oh God. say remember in Mustafa. Remember? Remember in Mustafa. I don't know if I can do a Mustafa voice. I don't know if I can do a Mustafa voice. I don't know. And she's back.
I'm back. What did I miss? I'm back.
You're repeating because you took your headphones off.
You're repeating sorry.
Because you took your headphones off.
I didn't take them off. I didn't take them off. I think it got disconnected. I didn't take them off. I think it got disconnected. Take them off. I think it got disconnected. Okay, that was really weird.
Imagine the fun I was having while trying to talk over here, and that was happening off everything I said.
So why is Mufasa a thing?
I don't know. They wanted it to repeat, and I don't know how Mustafa talks.
Remember. Mufasa.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's Lion King, right?
Yes, the father. As opposed to the Indian store here.
Yeah, I was still a little confused when I first saw it. I gotta say, this purple box, this is pretty cool. I like this one. For being a darkest used most, the lighter colors are enough that it actually works really well with this dark charcoaly color. I'm like, who triggered the hello help? Guys, check this out. The rest of the world probably isn't aware that here in Singapore, it's coming up towards the Chinese New Year's, and Pepsi has put this cute little lion on the Pepsi can.
And the Pepsi can's gone gold.
Yeah, normally this would be Pepsi Black because it's the zero sugar one. but it's golden with a lion on it. I know that doesn't look like a lion like Mustafa or any of that, but it's the lion from the lion dances that we have here. So we did all that work up here before to change this red color into a purple color. And then all the purple is almost done. And a new color will come after that. And it was Rainbow who pointed out the fact that usually a granny square, blanket or whatever is a way of using up scrap string. And you get, little things that you put together by using all of the little stuff you have. And instead, I'm just killing so much plus doing this. It's so bizarre. But it's a cool effect. I like the look. It's up there with some of the other crazy stuff. But Mandy's got a bag that's got 144 colors. The granny square Afghan, those are definitely cool. Like, if I could crochet, it's definitely something I would probably try to take on. But dragon, yeah, we want join the Discord. Yeah, Mandy's right. Join the Discord. There's a link in the description, and then you can
Link
like
in the
works in
chat.
park. Yes. Oh, did you do that too? Cool. We have a place for works in progress or completed things. So, and I actually have Discord open. That's how we can hear Mandy. So, yeah, if you put it in there now, we'll check it out. Who did that? Oh, you did. I'm like, I had. It's been so long since I've been had the prompt. I'm like, wait, where's the camera? Smile.
Oh, I said click.
Yeah, yeah. You
Forgot.
triggered the camera.
I completely forgot that was a thing.
Actually, I kind of want to see. I don't remember what folder it sends them to. I don't know what folder that sent that picture to. That's weird.
All your OBS stuff gets sent to.
Yeah. Okay, so this next one over here is green. That's not going to get confusing at all.
All self-inflicted.
I've got green, a green box right next to this with green in it. Fortunately, the colors aren't exact, but it's enough of a... It's going to be enough that I'm going to be bothered. Okay. What color do we want to go with? Let's go with this pink. Oh, hang on. I gotta put up the bobbins. So many bobbins. So yeah, this is what I wrapped the strings on to make this part just a little bit easier. And then just one look at you. And I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. All right by me. Just one look at you. I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Okay, so dark blue is going to become pink. Light pink. Bright green will become dark pink. Nice bright color. And then this green will be the pink in the middle, which just a regular plain old pink. Not light, not dark. There we go. So we got all 3 colors replaced. It's 4 strands, but 3 colors. I got a purple strand that didn't get trimmed up earlier. I have to contend with here shortly. Now I go over the pink and blue combo here. Over the pink and green. Oh, shoot, I missed a strand. I hit this in the right color, but there's two strands, not just one. I only picked up one of them. So there, that just kind of helps hold everything in place. While I give the other side the same thing, because I want to make sure that I have it where all the strings aren't like easy to come undone and cause me trouble later on. But this will be the next diamond we do. So let me get this side here first. So yeah, how to share images on Discord? Go to the first part, like when you first enter is, you know, it's under AKAAWOL, and then there's like other tabs like works in progress, stuff like that. That's where you go to add the picture. Hang on, where is my Discord? There. Let's see if I do this. Yeah, there's you. Oh. All right. So this is Discord. So over here, where you first came in at, that's AKAAWOL. So if you go to the sides over here, like work in progress, right? And then down here, where you could type in something, you can hit the plus and upload a file, and that's how you send a picture into it. So you can see these. This is Rainbow making the cross stitch stuff, gesturing things in her mixture of sizes with the same kind of pattern, things like that. So yeah. Okay, another pink. And okay, more string going on. So who's going to explain to the Tammies how to do the puzzle game?
Self-explanatory, kind of. I don't know. We didn't tweak, but if we had, would this be the third one without strings?
Yes. Well, no. Second. If we had it last week, it would still be. This would still be the second one.
He was here the week before that.
I think so. And let me put strings in a way that you can make it a little bit easier. Maybe we even throw a clip over here and a clip over there.
Now you're setting the puzzle.
I'm trying to make it easier because if you remember last time, you guys had the whole thing shifted by like one whole row.
Rara and I were confusing each other.
Yeah. All right.
Rara?
Where is... Why don't I have a button for this? Hang on, maybe I do. Oh, I do have a button. Sometimes I'm so smart. I forget how smart I am. All right, guys. Have fun for a minute.
I
Ta-da! Wow, indeed. Wow, Rara stepping it up this time. 12 moves. Cool. Oh. And the Temmie scooters and things. Hang on. Going over to Discord. Oh. That's really cute. Wait, that looks like a seahorse. Am I wrong? Is that a dragon? Oh, the dragon's on the first page. Got it. Oh, it's so cute. Wow.
Oh my goodness, the baby dragon.
I know,
It
right?
is so cute.
Wow. I was talking about the purple one. Is that? Yeah, you can see that like you're already getting like response all over the place here. That's awesome. Cool. All right, wait. Glasses on. All right. Yeah, it's all good. It takes a little time to get used to this stuff. I get it. All right. So now I gotta drop this red. And there's a purple down here. Yeah, I was getting a little bit worried. I wanted something to drink, so I was filling up my water bottle, and running around, and like the water in the refrigerator needed refilling, and everything was just taking longer than I thought that I had. So I was really concerned. I get back in here and I see the puzzle is still going. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And the fact that you guys were like just about there made it even kind of cooler. Yeah, don't worry. We're not a lot of electronically smart people. We just kind of figured out some things here and there. Oh, hang on. I just realized I didn't lock these grays over on this side. I need to do this. It's so funny. Like all the strings that you saw me replacing are in basically in the row that'll come, weeks from now. Like I'm basically just preparing what comes after um, these ones, which will be out here further. Like this one that I'm putting in here, that was from colors, basically last week. So normally we are here every Saturday night from 10 till 1. Sometimes it can end a little earlier or later, depending on kind of where we are in the project. But that's typically like how it goes. The fact that next week I won't be here is something of an unusual circumstances. And I hope that everybody understands that, kind of can't do it because I will not have the Wi-Fi power to do it. I'm not even sure I'll have enough Wi-Fi to do like a Facebook update. So, oh, did you check on if we need reservations for the restaurant, honey?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Checking now. Oh wow. So the Facebook page has a WhatsApp number. So I texted it, not expecting a reply tonight.
Right.
But he replied to say he'll put it down tomorrow.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Basically, I just asked if if we need to make a reservation for that night.
Yeah, they're pretty on it. If any place in in Malaysia, I would expect to have, good working whatever. So it'd be them.
Not just Malaysia, but I mean that little nothing town. Like in the cities. But
I guess. I don't know though. When we were like in KL, like there's so much of that just did not seem to be like the ambitious type. That restaurant seems like they got restaurant, hotel, bar, everything. Like they're every little thing they could squeeze out of that property, they were gonna do it and expanding. Ever like they they built things to have more things later. Like they just seem really ambitious.
well, if you think about all the places we've been to around Malaysia that are kind of like that, you just it comes down to who the owners are.
Right. But it's like, yeah. But that particular place just seems like really, really having it together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I can't wait to go back. We discovered a restaurant on a bicycle ride through Malaysia. Crazy long bike ride. What was it? 4 days, 5 days.
5 days.
And our last day, we end up at a restaurant slash hotel, which was awesome because we ate so much food. Being able to pass out up above the restaurant was like, like, oh man, we were so full. It was so good. Like even things that I typically would never eat, I was having. Like what was the tower thing with like veggies in it?
Yam ring.
Yeah, yeah.
We ate so much. It's
I
not even
know.
funny.
I know. It was a perfect wrap up for like a really long bike ride. The following day we had a much shorter. We had been doing like 30 kilometers every day, and then the final day, it was like 12 kilometers to get to the boat to bring us back to Singapore. So going back there for our anniversary just seems like a cool thing to do. But the last thing I want is because they have like big areas for doing weddings and stuff like that. Like they got it really set up to where they can capitalize on whatever. Last thing I wanted was to go there and like not be able to get a table or something.
Almost happened that one time, remember? And we took
Yep.
the girls there.
Yep. Yeah, so we have done the biking trip 4 times, 5 times.
Count the first couple.
There was 3 times we did it on our own. 5 times because there was 2 different ones with the girls. Did Cher
We
do
did it
both?
3 times on our own. Yes, Cher did it twice.
Did Riga do it twice?
No. Rika did the first one with Joan, and then she was replaced by Jackie in the second one.
Right.
Feel like we're talking about young and dangerous days.
It was a little bit crazy. It was that second trip that we got caught in like major heavy rains.
Yeah.
The first time we did it, they were having such a heat wave that even the TV was like telling people to make sure to drink lots of fluids and, you know, watch out because you don't want heat strokes kind of stuff.
Yeah. 2 stupid people on a bicycle.
It was pretty intense. I would love to do it again, but if I would to do it again, I would want um, a little bit of electric assist on the bicycle. A little something to help get me up the hills. I also would not go, I can't remember, what was it, 58 kilometers an hour down the one hill? Looking back, it's like, man, yeah, I could have used the brakes for that instead of trying to see how fast I could get it going. One of the big hills
young
that
and
we hit.
dangerous. Living
Yeah.
on the edge. Shit.
Yeah. Me yelling, guess how fast we're going? I don't want to know. Yeah, that was, looking back, that might not have been the smartest thing I've done. But yeah, I do this once a week. I'm here for the live streams. This is the 170th live stream. And yes, they happen almost every Saturday night. Well, Saturday night Singapore time, which could be Saturday morning in America.
Although next week we won't be here.
Right. Next Saturday is the 25th, I think.
Yes.
And yes, we will be away celebrating my 13th anniversary and my birthday.
And your birthday?
I think we're having some audio difficulty here.
Oh wow! And then the following Saturday is already the first.
Right, which means the Sunday after that will be the hangout. Anybody who's a YouTube member can come and join us over. We use Discord where everybody can get together and talk. It's kind of a neat thing that Discord has where everybody, you can share video and pictures and talk to one another. And if you have like thoughts or ideas on how to make something, but you have questions, it's a good opportunity for that. It's a casual thing. You don't have to, just because you're a member, you're not like obligated to try to make it or anything. It's not like a board meeting or something. But yeah, that will be on the 2nd because that's the first is the following Saturday, and I didn't know that until today. Yes, we also enjoy seeing people's pets. Wow. So it's already midnight. I don't know what I expected, like for how far along that this would be. I guess I kind of expected to be further than this. So confused. Oh, okay, got it. One of the strings that needed to be trimmed was not trimmed yet, and wait, why is there an extra string here? Because it's not supposed to be. That's why. 2 strings to be trimmed off. It's a little easier if you get like a couple rows past where they are. Makes it a little easier to, you don't feel like you're going to snip off strings that are in play. Definitely makes it a little bit easier on the nerves. So we're going to Malaysia. This is a neighboring country. And we are not going to any of the really exciting places. In fact, if anything, I would say that we are going to where relaxation is kind of a must, because there's not a whole lot of anything else around where we're going. No shopping malls, no, kind of hard pressed to get to anything. So relaxation, maybe a dip in the pool or a little swim in the ocean. Not that I ever really did that on any of our other trips. Well, we did have gone to the pools, but
Pools, yes, and the beach, but not really swimming in the ocean. Wonder what the condition of the beach down there is. I mean, it's a lot nicer out at Desiree Coast now, but
right.
But the one we're at, not sure.
Yeah. Plus, we've been getting lots of rains and storms and winds and things. Who knows what kind of condition things might be in. Okay. Move some clips around here. So basically, I'm working on a cylinder. So all I have to do is kind of just roll it around to get to the other area. So this was friendship bracelets. Remember, like the things that kids passed each other from camp? I just took it to another level. Honeycut, yes. Collecting some seashells, maybe. Although I have to admit, I haven't seen much in the way of seashells along that shoreline ever. I don't know why. We have saved some like really cool rocks that we found. But I don't think I've ever seen seashells along those beaches, and I have no idea why that is.
So now that Desiree Coast area is more of a resorty kind of, those beaches there have been kind of restored a bit. Oh yes, there are seashells. The last time I was there at the fancier resort, there was like a beach tour, and they showed us things to look for. It was really pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, you got to stay at the nice place. I was down the beach at another one.
But you like that one.
I do. I was just going to say, I wouldn't mind being there right now.
Well, the resort that we're going to this time, if you can call it a resort, is like
Related.
a sister. Yeah.
Yep. For me, trips like this, the hard part is to wind down. I am something of a workaholic. Like if given, whatever, I would sit here working on videos every day of the week. Mandy is pretty much helped make me settle down and kind of calm it down a bit and take a day off each week, which is cool. It works, I guess. But yeah, it's something. Yeah. This is that pink. Yeah, Mandy got pretty bothered by the time we went to JB, which is another part of Malaysia. And I spent the time in the hotel. Her and her friends were going off and getting massages and having a great time. And I was fighting to get this two tubular bracelets done because I felt that I was behind on videos and I knew that these two were going to be really, really hard to do. And so I just wanted to be at the hotel room. I was enjoying the heck out of myself. There's like, watching the sun go across the view out the window was really cool. Like you'd see all these other buildings and stuff, and watching the sun coming down and like the lights of the buildings and stuff coming on. I was loving it. But Mandy's like, that's really not what a vacation is, and it's a waste of money to have you just sit there working. I don't know. I had a good time. And the bracelets were amazing. So kind of realized I can bring these rows in a little bit more, kind of get this set up better.
The irony is when we went the last time, you didn't tie a single knot.
Yes. Well, because you made me feel so bad about the time where I did. Oh yeah, so the one that comes after this row, I think they got the blues in the wrong order, so it's going to go light, dark, and then medium instead of a light, medium, dark. It's kind of an oops. I think I'm going to just try to get this part here, around here, done. Instead of starting a whole new area. I kind of realized like I kind of did some stuff wrong before. So there's a chance to kind of fix it. So. So that orange has to be cut. Yep, I got another orange over here. Those both get trimmed. Oh, another thing about where we're going. You're really not going to find bars pretty much most of the time. Like, I think I know where there is one, but even that seemed kind of very limited on the choices of what kind of alcohols you could have. Like, asking for a rusty nail, they'll be like, what? Do you want whiskey or do you want a vodka or do you want a rum? And the whiskey, we went to a store, it just said it was portable. Like, it wasn't even like, I think they basically made whiskey out of vodka by adding an additive to, or like a base alcohol to turn it into a whiskey. It was weird.
I suspect we would have to go to the nicer hotels
Right,
further up the coast.
right.
BYO drink?
BYOD?
Not sure which letter would work.
Yeah. Um, a friend of mine got me a Christmas gift of a handmade vodka and Bailey's. And it turns out you mix those two together, it's nice. Those kind of Those go down really, really easily. Actually, I have the bottle still. I saved the bottle. I don't know if you can see the. Yeah, you can.
Okay, the
Yeah,
drink was not green.
Yeah, but watch. If I give this thing a spin, yeah, let's really work it up a bit. Isn't that cool? So yes, the original drink was not green. It also didn't like sparkle and look cool. I have become obsessed with these things periodically throughout the day when feeling a little bit anxious or whatever. Give this thing a shake and watch it as all the little bits go working themselves back down. I don't know. I don't think the little bits are really catching the light well enough for the camera. But yeah.
Don't drink it.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah. Yeah. I got a couple more. Here, I'll show you another one. Let's see if I can get the shimmer kind of going. Let's give it a shake. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Basically, glitter in a bottle with soap and water. Just a couple more to catch up. So basically what I'm doing is I kind of figured out that I'd left off in like the wrong kind of place last time. And by doing this, I'm just making it a little bit easier on myself for the next time I pick it up. Because remember, normally I have trouble when it's been 1 week. It's going to be 2 weeks before I touch this thing. So yeah, crazy. So all about trying to make things easier for future, Kevin. Oh, thank you, Timmy's. So yeah, making the potion things. So the coloring for doing the potion thing, you can just use watercolor, like the watercolor paints and stuff. You can just use a little bit of that, and you don't need much to turn the water that color. Then you mix it in with like clear dish soap, which helps slow things down, makes it so that way they like it takes longer for everything to fall. And it's in the soap to water ratio will make all the difference as to how quickly everything comes down. If you do just straight water, obviously all the little floaty stuff comes down really, really fast. If it's mostly soap, it takes it a really, really, really long time. So it's about figuring out where you want to have that balance to. Like, oh, this one, you can see it looks really dark. That's this really super fine glitter stuff. I forget what the heck they called it, but like it's got all kinds of bright glitter in it. And the real fine stuff takes forever to like settle down to the bottom. Hang on, shake this up. There. This one you can kind of really see the colors. And when the bubbles and stuff kind of cause everything to kind of shift and rise and go through. Something else. And then this one looks like it's almost solid blue or whatever, but that's just a little bit of watercolor paint mixed in with the water, and then the soap, and then like this, that real fine glitter just takes like a whole day or something to settle down. So I like shook this thing up hours ago, and it's still kind of mixed. But like the bigger pieces get going when you shake it up. They're like real shiny, reflective things. And basically, it just kind of helps with anxiety and lowering your blood pressure and stuff. It's kind of cool. All right, guys, I think that's about as far as I can get with this tonight without making myself have a nightmare for next time I pick it up. Because otherwise I would only be partway through something. And I think that would be a bad way to leave it. So I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, now would be a good time because I'm not concentrating on my work. So we will be back. If I'm not mistaken, I think I put into the schedule thing. Hang on, that I'll be back to member streaming on the 30th of January. And then, yep. Yeah, 30th for the member stream, and then the next public one will be the 1st of February. And we'll be back to having regular schedules and all that kind of good stuff. So, wait, a Valentine monster? I want to see the Valentine monster. Okay, so Cam Honeycutt, you got to share that over on Discord so we can see what a Valentine monster is. My mind is like going, ooh, what is one of those? I have no idea what that is. Oh, that was so clever. I just realized how you got the link there. Wow, you're clever. You're so smart.
I used the bot.
Yes. Very smart. Um, yeah, I think Tammy's is lagging. I think she's kind of further behind. The ads or something probably threw her up a little bit. But cool. Well, thank you guys. You guys made this a fun night. Trying to think. Anything else, son? My brain is like, oh, hang on. I can do this though. Wait, where's the? I don't. Oh, there it is. The special thanks to all my YouTube members who make this possible. If you'd like to have your name added to this list, be able to see behind the scenes things, early access to videos, have the little smiley faces next to your name, and all that other good stuff, all you got to do is hit the join button right there by the subscribe. It's like $4 a month USD or $5 in Singapore. So, yeah, you can join, watch videos early, patterns early, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks all for hanging out. We'll be back in a couple weeks, and we will get more done. So, all right. As always, don't get your strings in a bunch.